Matt Lennon for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined by GBM's Izzy Asif. Izzy, look, we're here, it's another big event, we're here in Sheffield. This card is going on the night before Leigh Wood versus Josh Warrington. It's got a cracking headline, a good supporting chief and a good card. You must be delighted, another good event.
Yeah, when I made that announcement first, I had a few managers call me and promoters. You must be fucking mad to show on the same weekend. So we're not competing with them guys. They're both my good friends, by the way. We're not competing with them. We just think it's a great opportunity while all the media in the country are here, all the platforms are here, everybody's here. Massive fight, Leigh Wood, Josh Warrington. Why not stick in one of the biggest shows we've ever done, one of the biggest weekends of boxing Sheffield's probably seen. If you combine the two fights, we've got 2 title fights on. Why not?
I'm going to say, in terms of business, I know people say we don't want to go up against another platform, but you're the night before, the same city, and people, once they've travelled up here, will have the taste for boxing. You've got the media here anyway, yeah. So I take it that's what's ticked all the boxes for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, of course, and you've got to remember, a lot of these fights and shows, so fans come to watch their guys, so they might not even be boxing fans, but if they're like Red Johnson will have his family coming to watch him, Liam Cameron's going to have his friends and family coming to watch him, so they come in, we're not taking any sales away, we're not taking punts, and we know you're going to have big contenders from Nottingham and Leeds coming to watch Leigh Wood and Josh Warrington. So Sheffield's, that's why we put 9 fighters from Sheffield on this card. So yeah, we'll sell every single ticket. It's a brand new arena, capacity is 2,500. Listen, it's going to be booming. 2 title fights on. Big time boxing, GBM Sports, here we come. Oh, here we are.
I'm going to say here we are. Reece Mould, he's someone you've got behind from the get-go. Just been speaking to Reece now. I said how pleased are you with the activity that he's had, the opportunities he's getting. He's able to headline in Yorkshire, get opportunities for titles and things like that, and he's over the moon. He says, yeah, he's looked after me really well. No complaints from me, you know, this is how well it's going. It's a good fight, him and Martin McDonough. He seems to keep taking these fights, these tough fights, not tick-over fights, fights that he'll be able to get up for and see him on this journey. Talk about that main event, it's a good fight.
It's a cracking fight, and Reece Mould's the kind of person, it's easy to deal with a fight. He wants fights that's get him up for it. You know, you bring these foreigners, you know, bring somebody who's not going to get him up for it, and he can't get going. He's walking past me, you know, listen to me, he can't get going. So he says to me, Izzy, I want proper fights. Martin McDonough's a real challenge. If Reece Mould don't come 100%, the title will be going back with Martin McDonough. And the same way, if Martin McDonough don't bring his A game, and Reece Mould will take him out, that's what excites me. And what it is, Matt, as a promoter, I want these fights. I want to go to shows as almost fan mode, even though I'm promoting them, thinking, shit, which way is this going to go? Is Reece going to beat Martin? Is Martin going to beat Reece? Is Emma Dolan going to beat Nicola? I want that. I don't want to turn up and think, oh yeah, he's going to win. Yeah, money, I might earn money, but listen, I've told you, my motivation is not just money. Yeah, it's nice to earn a few quid. Money's not the be-all. I want to leave a legacy in this sport. I want to make a difference in this sport. I want to enjoy the ride as well, and I'm only going to enjoy it if I put proper fights on.
And you're someone who's come from boxing, you boxed yourself, so you know the hardships, what these guys have to go through. Speaking to Nicola, obviously gets sponsored by Ebony, and we know how hard it is, fights fall out, and people can't always afford, without sponsors, to keep going in this. But you've obviously created this event, this sort of big fight feel, like I keep saying to all these guys, for what's classed as a small hall show, but they do have a big fight feel. How important is it to make these nights feel special for all these fighters, not just the main event, start of the night to the end?
The thing is, every single one of them take the exact same risk, whether you're fighting for the 4-round or a world title, you're risking your life when you step through them ropes. Surely, if somebody's risking their life for other people's entertainment, me as a promoter can at least be true to them, put them on a good platform, good, nice production, make them feel happy about themselves, make their fans feel like they've achieved something, they're on a big show. And that's what's my motivation. I understand them. I've fought on the 4-rounders, I've fought in the leisure centres, I've been involved in boxing for 20 odd years. Liam Cameron's on the undercard. Me and him were sparring partners.
He mentioned that, he said, you know, he's known you a long time, he's making his return after 4 years. Just touch on him then a little, because I think it's important we do. He's had a long time out the ring. With what we're seeing in the sport now with adverse findings and what he got banned for in comparison, if I feel like it's almost a bit unjust he's had that long out of the ring. Just talk to me about Liam, you must be pleased.
Yeah, I'm so pleased for the guy. I've got a personal friendship with Liam. In 2010 we were in the same professional boxing gym where Dalton Smith was just a little kid then. So yeah, Dalton come to watch me on my debut. So to be promoting Liam in Sheffield is one of them pinch myself moments, because he's the kind of kid I looked up to. He were ABA champion, he talked about up and down the country, serious talent, and I'm happy that he's come on our platform. credit to his promoter, manager Lee Eaton, who reached out to me, and Lee's a great guy, and he said, Lee, Izzy, get him on the Sheffield card, and I'm happy to have a card like that. And we've got a great card: Red Johnson, Naman Hussain, Frak Ali, Declan Kane, Sheldon McDonald, Bree Wright. The list goes on forever. And on top of that, we've got 2 title fights on. So yeah, it's nice. It is one of them little pinch myself moments.
You'll obviously be aiming to keep producing these big nights. Is there that next pinch myself moment? What is it? Is it have a world title on the card? What is it for you? Like to have, you know, when you step up, you mentioned you have your first show, you progress, you're progressing. What's the next pinch myself moment? What's the next goal?
I want a world title on a GBM show, without a shadow of a doubt. And also, I believe if we carry on doing the right things, we'll get some kind of TV deal somewhere down the line. And we're not going looking out for there, because I don't want to waste my energy looking for something if it's not there. I believe if you do things right in life, do things correct, look after the fighters, put a proper show on a platform, TV will come to us. But a world title, that's a goal. GBM Sports want to pursue world champions. And the crazy thing is, I said this on our first ever show, and people must have thought, this guy's fucking mad. I'm telling you, they must have thought, he's fucking mad. How is he going to get a world champion in the show? But I said it, I manifested it, I believe in it sincerely. I believe 110% we will be one of the top promotional companies in the country. And I'm saying that with conviction. You know, the eyes never lie, Chico, you know that saying, don't you?
You've got to have that conviction. If you don't believe in your own goal, you know, why should anyone else? So.
Well, Matt, why would I be in this game if I didn't believe we were going to be the best? Why would I risk all the time I sacrificed for my family, all the financial investment I put in, if I genuinely didn't believe that we were going to be a top promotional outfit out there? Because I can go to other businesses and get involved in all sorts. I'm doing this because I want to create a legacy. I believe we've got an unbelievable team. We've got 26 members of staff that work for GBM Sports.
Yes, it's a big team.
Mate, we're one of the best promotional company team in the country already now, team-wise. Yeah, there's people out there who put better shows than us, I understand that, but being a great promotional team is not just by putting great fights on, it's the whole thing, media days like this, the team, the attraction you get from media, the financial backing. There's a lot of elements of being a good promotional outfit, and I believe we tick most them boxes. And then next is World Champions TV.
Let me just ask you quickly, because it is on the same weekend as Warrington Wood. Obviously, a huge fight, and it'll come off the back of your huge night. What do you think happens in that main event? Josh Warrington, Lee Wood, what happens?
Reece Moore's listening, so yeah, Josh Warrington's going to knock him out. Now listen, Lee's a great guy. I've known Lee for years. He comes to our shows, always supporting. So is Josh, obviously, Reece Moore's teammate. I think who's got the most left? Listen, I'm not saying they're on the decline massively, but who's got the most left? Reece, it's not the same Josh Warrington it was 4 or 5 years ago when he beat Frampton and he beat Selby and all of them. It's not the same Josh Warrington, let's be honest. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. But Lee Woods had a big loss and all, and he's come back, he's got the win. So who's got most left in tank, and who turns up? Because it is one of them days. Who brings the A game? If Lee Wood doesn't bring his 100% and Josh Warrington does, he'll beat him. But yeah,
50-50. Slightly favouring Lee.
I reckon probably Lee Wood is edging it just because of experiences. Just because of activity he's had. That's the thing. But yeah, I'll probably say he's slight favourite, but it won't surprise me if Josh Warrington comes and does a number on him.
And just finally for me, Anthony Joshua got the knockout over Robert Helenius, 7th round knockout. Sort of a mixed bag in terms of reviews, but the talks of Deontay Wilder next. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Let me know.
Fucking hell, Joshua can't do anything right, could he? The guy gets slated. He's changed British boxing. And listen, yeah, he's only started boxing a few years ago. I know people, he can't win, could he? He's knocked the kid out and he gets slated. Listen, I like what he's done for British boxing. You know, do I believe he beats Deontay Wilder? I think if he's got to really put him away. If he sits back and be reluctant, Wilder's got the knockout power to put him to sleep. But then Joshua, has he lost that bit of clinical edge? Has he got that factor where he can just go menace and really finish the fighters off? Because what we've seen in the last few fights, Josh has been a bit more boxing, what going on in boxing. Listen, it's going to be a knockout, that's what I'll say on that fight. I'll sit on that one, it's going to be a knockout. It's not going to go to points.
I think if that goes to points, we should all pack it in, because they should never go to points in a million years.
Listen, if that go to point, I'm going to make a comeback. Is that a deal, yeah?
That's a deal. I'll hold you to it. Look, Izzy, I appreciate your time. We're looking forward. We'll be there on the night.
Don't let him make a comeback.
What's up with you?
Nah,
This is what I just I'm dealing with fucking kids like him all the time. It's never easy, eh? There's so much ego in our camp. GBM Sports have got the biggest egoistic fighters ever.
Look, Izzy, I appreciate your time.
No problem.